Well, I'm wondering if anyone out there, are you all New Year's resolution people? Anyone set any goals for themselves for this year? One out there, two. Okay, there's a couple. There was one in the chapel service this morning. Her initials are MF, and she plays the keys. It was Marty. So this is a common practice for many, not many here, I guess, and that's all right. But people set these goals, right, for the year. They set goals that revolve around getting healthier, or eating and exercising, or how to be responsible with their resources, those kinds of things. Maybe just kind of general life self-improvement kinds of things. People set these goals, and interestingly enough, the Baylor College of Medicine just reported this past week that 88% of these resolutions fail within the first 2 weeks of January, which means that I stand here before you to say that 88% of New Year's resolutions are already dead and gone. Isn't that unbelievable? It's a remarkably sobering statistic to me. And it just makes me wonder why. Why do 88% of these types of resolutions go by the wayside? Why do people, quote unquote, fail at their resolutions? Well, there's research that shows why for that as well, interestingly enough. For some people, it's because their goals are simply unrealistic. They're too far out there, too big to manage. For others, it's that they don't keep track of their progress toward their goals, so then they get lost along the way. And for others still, it's that even in the first 2 weeks, they forget that they even made resolutions, so then it goes by the wayside and it's gone. And some people are so ambitious when they make their resolutions that they just make too many, and it's impossible for them to follow through on all of them. But I wonder if there's something else that's at stake here. I wonder if we don't set the right kind of goals. I wonder if we're setting goals that maybe aren't big enough in the right way, or they're not inspiring to us enough. Maybe we don't treat ourselves so well. Or I wonder if the goals we set are too focused on ourselves rather than being inclusive of those around us. So maybe you are in the 88% of people who have already forgotten your own commitments, and that is okay. Maybe you're in the other 12% who are going strong still, even after 2 weeks of resolution hunting. Or maybe you are like me and you just haven't gotten into the habit, whether it's in 2025 or ever, of even setting New Year's resolutions. Either way, whatever the case may be, we set aside time each and every week to make resolutions together, both individually and as a faith family. We set aside time each and every week to reflect on who God has made us to be. We set time each and every week to consider what God is calling us to do. We set time aside each and every week to consider how God is asking us to serve this week and this week alone. So this is your time. This is your time during this musical interlude to set your resolution. Not for 2025, not a big goal that you cannot meet, but what will you do this week? How will you give? Where will you go? How will you serve? How will you live out our call to be the welcoming, growing, serving, and loving people here in Wilkes County? How are you going to do that? You know that there are offering plates here on the table. There's a little white church in the narthex in the back that you can drop something into on the way out the door. You know that there are envelopes and stamps that you can send something into the office. You know that you can give online, either through our website or by following the link in that QR code in your bulletins. But there are things that don't fit so nicely into offering plates. Things like volunteering to hold the youngest of us in the nursery, or volunteering, giving of your time and energy to support our young people on their journey of faith, or volunteering to welcome our siblings from Salem Presbyterian here in a few weeks' time, or donating your time and your energy to feed those who are hungry at St. Paul's, or make bag lunches for Wilkes Ministry of Hope. There are all sorts of resolutions that you might make this day for this week. So during this time, I invite you to do that. Make your resolution, and let's offer those and dedicate them to God in just a moment's time.